I walked through dirt foot with no name on my back. Left every dealing devil right where they sat. I don't pray for love, I don't beg for peace. The road's my witness, storms don't cease. Every mile I take cuts deeper than bone, but I'd rather bleed free than never be known. I've been hunted down, left for gone, still breathing, still moving, still pushing on. I seen men trade truth for a seat at the table. I stayed hungry, mean, and hey, keep your chains off me, I ain't built to crawl. Don't need your mercy, don't need your call. I got my own road, let the dust be my creed. Keep your chains off me, I was born to bleed. You can lock me out, but you won't lock me down. I wear my pride like a busted crown. Take my blood if you want, but not my name. Keep your chains off me, I won't be tamed. I seen men bow low just to feel like they belong. Sell their soul for right or wrong. They said peace comes when you kneel and pray, but I found mine in the war I made. Steel in my hands, truth in my eyes. I cut ties clean, I don't apologize. Every mile I walk is mine to burn. Ain't no lesson out here I ain't learned. Freedom don't come soft or cheap, it's earned by those who never sleep. Keep your chains off me, I ain't built to crawl. Don't need your mercy, don't need your call. I got my own road, let the dust be my creed. Keep your chains off me, I was born to bleed. You can lock me out, but you won't lock me down. I wear my pride like a busted crown. Take my blood if you want, but not my name. Keep your chains off me, I won't be tamed. Every man's got a line he won't cross between freedom's fire and a hollow loss. Keep your chains off me, I ain't built to fall. Don't need your mercy, don't need you at all. I got my own road, let the dust be my creed. Keep your chains off me, I was born to bleed. Ain't no cage strong enough for me, ain't no law gonna set me free. I walk my truth till the day I leave. Keep your chains off me and let me bleed.
Got a gallows rope tattooed around my throat. Name of a girl burned into my hand. Every mile marker looks like a gravestone. Every fresh start turns back into sand. I'm a tattooed man's a mess. Inked in sorrow, stained in sin. Every scar a prayer that never made it in. Yeah, this flesh is just a map of the ways I came up damned. Heart like busted, shutter slamming. I'm a tattooed man's laments. Cross on my shoulder, but the faith washed off. Rust on my ring finger, where a promise once sat. Devil on my ribs, grinning in the floodlights. Says, boy, you know you ain't coming back. Shaking hands, can't tell which one to raise. So I ride this cursed blacktop till the sky swallows the sun. Just a walking confession, bleeding through the haze. I'm a tattooed man's lament, inked in sorrow, stained in sin. Every scar a prayer that never made it out. Yeah, this verse is just a map of the ways I came up down. If there's mercy at the end, let it read what I have made on this skin. On this skin. I'm the tattooed man's lament. Yeah, I'm the tattooed man's Rust on the palm, dust in my teeth, neon cross buzzing like it's grinding its teeth. Ash in my lap, static on the sign. Last exit to mercy, I already drove by. Chrome ghost on Route 66, tail lights bleeding in the ditch. I ride that line between hurt and hex, name in the dirt, gun to my chest. Chrome ghost on Route 66, highway hum like a cruel old hymn. If I ever get home, won't be my skin. Chrome ghost on Route 66, half warm beer, Saint on the dash. Her Polaroid peeling, colors turn to ash. A motel Bible open on a page I can't read. Every verse underlined, still it won't bleed. Chrome ghost on Route 66, tail lights bleeding in the ditch. I ride that line between hurt and hex, name in the dirt, gun to my chest. Chrome ghost on Route 66, highway hum like a cruel old hymn. If I ever get home, won't be my skin. Chrome ghost on Route 66. County sign riddle with holes and names. Every lost soul nailed to the same wood frame. Chrome ghost on Route 66, tail lights bleeding in the ditch. I ride that line between hurt and hex, name in the dirt, gun to my chest. Chrome ghost on Route 66, highway hum like a cruel old hymn. If I ever get home, won't be my skin. Chrome ghost on Route 66. tongue, gravel in my grin, name on a burned out sign swaying in the wind. Motel Bible, pages torn and stained. All the saints got switchblades, all the sinners got my name. Old slick moon, bleeding through the glass. I drink my own reflection, watch tomorrow stagger past. Stainless soul and rusted heart, polished lies, corroded parts. I keep driving where the blacktop falls apart. Stainless soul and rusted heart, shine on the surface, poison in the dark. Every mile just pulls the seams farther apart. Farther apart. Truck stop waitress knows I never stay. Draws a crooked halo in the coffee foam embrace. Cross on the rearview, twists on broken wire. Every prayer I ever muttered smell like smoking fire. Stainless soul and rusted heart, polished lies, corroded part. I keep driving where the blacktop falls apart. Stainless soul and rusted heart, shine on the surface, poison in the dark. Every mile just pulls the seams farther apart. Rusted, rusted, rusted heart. If I ever get forgiven, let it be in a ditch, face down in the red clay, wedding band in a fist. If mercy ever finds me, let it come unmarked. Headlights off, rolling quiet through the dark. Stainless soul and rusted heart, polished lies, corroded parts. I keep driving where the blacktop falls apart. Stainless soul and rusted heart, shine on the surface, poison in the dark. Every mile just pulls the seams farther apart. Oh, it tears me apart. Found a Bible in a ditch, pages burned, my name in ash. Sheriff's badge beneath my boot, rust and blood, a quiet crash. Motel cross flicks off and on like it's choosing who gets saved. I pour coffee on my hands just to feel a different pain. Gasoline and gospel on my breath and my veins. I've been baptized in back roads by kerosene rain. If there's grace out here, it's hiding in the smoke. Gasoline and gospel, She left town in a stolen hymn, sang my sins in a cold flat key. Her goodbye was a broken hymn book, thrown straight through the glass of me. Now the road hums low and cruel, mile markers like headstones lean. I drank thunder from a paper cup, chase it with a crooked dream. Oh, gasoline and gospel on my breath in my veins. I've been baptized in back roads by kerosene rain. If there's grace out here, it's hiding in the smoke. Gasoline and gospel, every prayer I ever spoke. Judge said, son, you're born to lose. Preacher said, kneel down, be still. I lit a match between them both, watch the shadows fight the hill. Gasoline and gospel on my breath and my veins. I've been baptized in back roads by kerosene rain. If there's grace out here, it's hiding in the smoke. Gasoline and gospel, every prayer I ever spoke. Yeah, gasoline and gospel, till the blacktop cracks my bone. Headlights busted, map all burned, mile markers leaning like lessons unlearned. Ash in my coffee, blood on my teeth, your name scratched crooked in the dust on my seat. Wind tastes like metal, moon hangs like a bruise. I'm talking to the ghosts of every debt I refuse. I got the midnight throttle blues, engine coughing like it's choosing who to lose. Every white line's another bad excuse. Lord, I'm riding with the wreckage I produce. Yet eating midnight, midnight throttle. Motel Bible, missing a page. Some drifter's prayer, underlined in rage. Radio flickers, spitting static and sin. The farewell echo in the bottle I'm in. Sheriff in the rearview red glare on my back, but guilt's been tailgating longer than that. the midnight, midnight throttle. She ain't flashing her lights, just vultures on fences, counting my nights. I ease off the pedal, then I slam it back down. Oh, can't turn this around. Can't turn this around. I got his midnight throttle blue, engine coughing like it's choosing who to lose. Every white line's another bad excuse. Lord, I'm chained to every promise I misuse. Yet he's midnight, midnight throttle blue. Empty grain, sallow on the county line. Window shot out, paint peeled to bone. Tattooed knuckles on the steering wheel. Says forgive on one hand, leave me on the other. Rust rain falling from the overpass. Oil slick shining like a dead man's halo. Last town siren still stuck in my ears, but the road just laughs and asks for more. I'm the howl of the Rust Belt outlaw, burnt out meals in my rear view glass. Got a trunk full of ghosts and a jar full of gravel and a past I cannot run that fast. When the night gets thick and the stars quit talking, you can hear my name in the tire chain song. Yeah, the howl of the Rust Belt outlaw rides on, rides on, rides on. Barstool preacher with a busted nose. The son is blood baked into this county clay. I tipped my hat, stole his last good life, left him humming that same old ache. Billboard Jesus with a bullet hole halo, leaning over fields of busted glass corn. Every mile marker feels like a jury reading charges I already wore. I'm the howl of the Rust Belt outlaw, burned down meals in my rearview glass. Got a trunk full of ghosts and a jar full of gravel and a past I cannot run that fast. When the night gets thick and the stars quit talking, you can hear my name in the tire chain song. Yeah, the howl of the Rust Belt outlaw rides on, rides on, yeah. Yeah, no badge on my trail, just deaths and whispers, no mercy left in these county lines. If the river don't rise, my sins will catch me. If it does, they'll flow beside. I'm the howl of the Rust Belt outlaw, burned out mills in my rearview glass. Got a trunk full of ghosts and a jaw full of gravel and a pass I cannot run that fast. When the dawn cuts in like a busted bottle and the highway hums that low def song, is the howl of the Rust Belt outlaw, fading, fading, still riding on. ashtray motel, peeling paint, buzzing sign. Got a Bible with the spine broke, red words crossed in black lines. Name carved in the table, tip jar full of old coins. Got a past full of bad bets and hollow points. Whiskey on my collar, cheap ink on my hands. Your name in my forearm, like a warrant from another land. Truck parked crooked, dust caked in the joints. Every mile on that odometer spelled hollow points. Whiskey aching hollow points, that's my catechism, baby. Every promise that I ever made, lit out on this two-lane crazy. If I don't see the morning, let the sheriff join the dots. Whiskey ink and hollow points tell the story I forgot. Neon cross in the window, preacher's son at the bar says he knows my kind of trouble by the way I cradle old scars. There's a wanted face on the wall, looks like me from some angle. Same eye, same tied jaw, same burned up angel. You left in a dust cloud, tire tracks, dotted lines. I keep tracing them in circles, like I'm doing hard time. Got your letter in my jacket, 3 bullets in the fold. Says if you ever come back cold. Whiskey ink and hollow points etched in my shaking hand. Every cent I couldn't carry sank deep in that powder and sand. If I don't see the morn, let the coroner connect the dots. Whiskey ink and hollow points tell the story I forgot. Just another alibi. If you hear that metal singing out across the killing field, that's me and the ghost I feed, spinning in the wheel. Whiskey ink and hollow points, singing through the floorboard shakes. Every oath I swore in blood paid back in the lives it takes. If I don't see them all, burn this jacket, burn these notes. Whiskey ink and hollow points, put my name in your throat. Dust on my tongue, rust on my name. Cross ain't crooked on a gas station chain. Motel in the rear view, glowing acid red stain. I left my shadow there, still scratching at the window pane. This is the last ride to purgatory, headlights burning holes in the night. Got a trunk full of ghosts and a glove box of stories, and none of them ever end right. Here the devil wants to let him take his glory. I just keep my hands wrapped tight on this last ride to purgatory till the black he's the white of my eyes tonight. Yeah. My marker crooked, shot clean through with rage. Vultures on the fence line read me like an open page. Thunder talking low, like it knows my sins by name. Every turn of this wheel feel like a match to a gasoline rain. This is the last ride to purgatory, headlights burning holes in the night. Got a trunk full of ghosts and a glove box of stories, and none of them ever end right. If the devil wants to let him take his glory, I just keep my hands wrapped tight on this last ride to purgatory till the black is the white of my eyes tonight. Shiv in the mirror, bad looking, cold and pale. But when I blink, he's gone, just my face, thin and frail. Radio hears the scripture from a dead man's station line. Says, son, you ain't lost, you just run out of time. This is the last ride to purgatory, headlights burn holes in the night. Got a trunk full of ghosts and a glove box of stories, and none of them ever end right. If the devil wants to let him take his glory, I just keep my hands wrapped tight on this last ride to purgatory till the black he's the white of my eyes tonight. Straight down, gas station coffee gone cold, rust in my lungs and a wallet full of old IOUs. Road sign riddled with hope, leaning like a drunk on a pew. I got a Bible with the spine all broke and a flask where the faith lead through. We're stainless steel sinners, too hard to bend, too scarred to shine. Rolling like a stray round through the black of the county line. Yeah, we're stainless steel sinners, shot full of ghosts we drag behind. Can't scrub off that blood red shimmer, so we rust in each other's eyes. Graveyard shift, neon cross buzzing like flies. Sheriff's boy asleep with my wanted face half alive. There's a love song card in the paint of this stolen rig. Says, baby, I ain't coming home, just a fingerprint under the wig. We're stainless steel sinners, too hard to bend, too scarred to shine. Rolling like a stray round through the black of the county line. Oh, we're stainless steel sinners, shot full of ghosts we drag behind. Can't scrub off that blood red shimmer, so we rust in each other's eyes. left your dress on a hook in a holding cell. If forgiveness ever finds us, it'll be on 4-ball tires, skidding off the shoulder in a shower of broken wires. We're stainless steel sinners, too hard to bend, too scarred to shine, rolling like a stray round through the black of the county line. Yeah. We're stainless steel sinners, shot full of ghosts we drag behind. Yeah, we'll die with that blood red shimmer still rusting in each other's eyes. Oh yeah. Motel sign, half lit, still buzzing in the dawn. Coffee burning black, my shadow leaning long. Boot prints in the gravel, red dirt on the sill. I keep driving through the static on a sheer iron wheel. Concrete highway, iron wheel. Headlights cutting through the kill. Every mile of wound that never heals. I made my bed with the dust and the steel. Concrete highway, iron wheel. If it don't break me, nothing will. Shagged by the river cross, hanging by one nail. Smoke from the chimney, smell of rust and stale ale. Graveyard of beer cans stacked on the windowsill. I drink my past like poison, swear I'm paying that bill. Concrete highway, iron wheel. Headlights cutting through the kill. Every mile of wound that never heals. I made my bed with the dust and the steel. Concrete highway, iron wheel. If it don't break me, nothing will. Wind in the mesquite, whispering names I won't speak. Sky burning ember, over fields gone bleak. I ain't running to redemption, I ain't begging for a sign. Just a man and his burden and a ragged center line. Concrete highway, iron wheel. Headlights cutting through the kill. Every mile of wound that never heals. I made my bed with the dust and the screaming electric gravy, where the ghosts all ride and the good don't stay. Every mile I burn just digs my place in this screaming electric grave. Oh Lord. Preacher's boy grinning in a gasoline glow, Bible in his fist, but his eyes say go. He says you can trade your sin for a little short stay, but the room key's a bullet and the bed's fresh clay. This is my screaming electric grave, where the ghosts all ride and the good don't stay. Every mile I burn just digs my place in this screaming electric grave. Yeah. I called your name in the rearview glass, watched it blur in a thunderhead mass. If I make it out, I won't be the same, just a walking wire, spitting sparks and shame. This is my screaming electric grave, where the ghosts all ride and the good don't stay. Every mile I burn just digs my place in this screaming electric grave. Screaming electric grave. Ashtray motel, peeling paint, buzzing sign. Got a Bible with a spine broke, red words crossing black lines, name carved in the table, tip jar full of old corn. Got a past full of bad beds and hollow points, whiskey on my collar, cheap ink on my hands, your name in my forearm, like a woman from another land. Truck parked crooked, dust caked in the joints. Every mile on that odometer spelled hollow point. Whiskey ink and hollow point, that's my catechism, baby. Every promise that I ever made played out on this two-lane crazy. If I don't see the morning, let the sheriff join the dive. Whiskey ink and hollow point, tell the story I forgot. Neon cross in the window, preacher's son at the bar, says he knows my kind of trouble by the way I cradle old scars. There's a woman face on the wall, looks like me from some angle. Same eyes, same tiger jaw, same burned up angel. dust cloud, tire tracks, dotted lines. I keep tracing them in circles like I'm doing hard time. Got your letter in my jacket, 3 bullets in a fold. Says if you ever come back cold. Whiskey ink and hollow points etched in my shaking hand. Every sin I couldn't carry sank deep in that powder and sand. If I don't see the morning, let the coroner connect the dots. Whiskey ink and hollow points tell a story I forgot. I ain't running, I'm just driving crooked line. Every gas station confession, just another alibi. If you hear that metal singing out across a killing field, that's me and the ghosts I feed, spinning in the wheel. Whiskey ink and hollow points singing through the floorboard shakes. Hey, every oath I swore in blood paid back in the lives it takes. If I don't see the morning, burn this jacket, burn these notes. Whiskey ink and hollow point, put my name in your throat. Dead sun bleeding on a 1-lane road. Dust devils dance where the corn won't grow. Motel sign buzzing like a hornet in my brain. I got rust on my tongue and a mouthful of rain. This is my screaming electric graze, where the ghosts all ride and the good don't stay. Every mile I burn just digs my place in this screaming electric graze. Preacher's boy grinning in a gasoline glow, Bible in his fist, but his eyes say go. Says you can trade your sin for a little short stay, but the room keys a bullet and the bed's fresh clay. This is my screaming electric gray, where the ghosts all ride and the good don't stay. Every mile I burn just digs my place in this screaming electric gray. Sparks and shame. This is my screaming electric gray, where the ghosts all ride and the good don't stay. Every mile I burn just digs my place in this screaming screaming electric breeze, screaming electric breeze, screaming electric breeze. Headlights busted, map all burned, mile marker leaning like lessons unlearned. Ash in my coffee, blood on my teeth, your name scratched crooked in the dust on my seat. Wind tastes like metal, moon hangs like a bruise. I'm talking to the ghosts of every dead I refuse. I got these midnight throttle blues, engine coughing like it's choosing who to lose. Every white line's another bad excuse. Lord, I'm riding with the wreckage I produce. Yeah, these midnight throttle blues. Motel Bible, missing a page. Some drifter's prayer, underlined in red. Radio flickers, spitting static and sin. Your farewell echo in the bottle I'm in. Sheriff in the rear view, red glare on my back, but Gil's been tailgating longer than that. I got these midnight throttle blues, engine coughing like it's choosing who to lose. Every white line's another bad excuse. Lord, I'm riding with the wreckage I produce. Yeah, these midnight throttle blues. If Mercy's out here, she ain't flashing her light, just vultures on fences, count my nights. Oh, I ease off the pedal, then I slam it back down. Oh, can't turn this around, can't turn this around. I got these midnight throttle blues, engine coughing like it's choosing who to lose. Every white line's another bad excuse. Lord, I'm chained to every promise I misuse. Yeah, these midnight throttle blues. Straight on, gas station coffee gone cold, rust in my lungs, and a wallet full of old IOUs. Road sign riddled with holes, leaning like a drunk on a pew. I got a Bible with a spine all broke and a flask with a faith leak through. We're stainless steel sinners, Too hard to bend, too scarred to shine, rolling like a stray round. Through the black of the county line, we're stainless steel sinners. Shop full of ghosts we drag behind. Can't scrub off that blood red shimmer, so we rust in each other's eyes. Graveyard shift, neon cross buzzing like flies. Sheriff's boy asleep, with my wounded face half alive. There's a love song carved in the paint of this stolen rig. Says, baby, I ain't coming home, just a fingerprint under the wig. We're stainless steel sinners, too hard to bend, too scarred to shine, rolling like a stray round. Through the black of the county line, we're stainless steel sinners. Shop full of ghosts we drag behind. Can't scrub off that blood red shimmer, so we rust in each other's eyes. I left my name in a barroom tooth and nail. You left your dress on a hook in a holding cell. If forgiveness ever finds us, it'll be on football ties, skidding off the shoulder in a shower of broken wires. We're stainless steel sinners, too hard to bend, too scarred to shine, rolling like a stray round. Through the black of the county line, we're stainless steel sinners. Shop full of ghosts we drag behind. Yeah, we'll die with that blood red shimmer, still rusting in each other's eyes. Oh yeah. Oh, yeah. Got a gallows rope tattooed around my throat, name of a girl burned into my hand. Every mile marker looks like a gravestone. Every fresh start turns back into sand. I'm a tattooed man's a mess, inked in sorrow, stained in sin. Every scar a prayer that never made it in. Yeah, this flesh is just a map of the ways I came up down. Heart like busted shutter slamming. I'm the tattooed man's a mess. On my shoulder, but the face washed off. Rust on my ring finger, where a promise once sat. Devil on my ribs, grinning in the floodlights. Says, boy, you know you ain't coming back. I'm a tattooed man's lament, inked in sorrow, stained in sin. put scripture on my wrist. Shaking hands came to which one to raise. So I ride this cursed blacktop till the sky swallows the sun. Just a walking confession, bleeding through the haze. I'm a tattooed man's lament, inked in sorrow, stained in sin. Every scar a prayer that never made it. Now this flesh is just a map of the ways I came up down. If there's mercy at the end, let it read what I have been on this skin, on this skin. I'm the tattooed man's lament. I'm the tattooed man's lament. Motel sign, half lit, still buzzing in the dawn. Coffee burned black, my shadow leaning long. Boot prints in the gravel, red dirt on the sill. I keep driving through the static on sheer iron wheel. Concrete highway on wheel, headlights cutting through the kill. Every mile of wound that never heals. I made my bed with the dust and the steel. Concrete highway on wheel, if it don't break me, nothing will, nothing will. Shack by the river, cross hand by one day. Smoke from the chimney, smell of rust and stale ale. Graveyard of beer cans stacked on the windowsill. I drink my past like poison, swear I'm paying that bill. Concrete highway, iron wheel, headlights cutting through the kill. Every mile of wound that never heals. I made my bed with the dust and the steel. Concrete highway, iron wheel, if it don't break me, nothing will, nothing will. Wind in the mesquite, whispering names I won't speak. Sky burning ember over fields gone bleak. I ain't running to redemption, I ain't begging for a sign. Just a man and his burden and a ragged center line. Concrete highway, iron wheel, headlights cutting through the kill. Every mile of wound that never heals. I made my bed with the dust and the steel. Concrete highway, iron wheel, if it don't break me, nothing will. If it don't break me, dust on my tongue, gravel in my grin, name on a burned out sign, swaying in the wind. Motel Bible, pages torn and stained. All the saints got switchblades, all the sinners got my name. Oh, slick moon, bleeding through the glass. I drink my own reflection, watch tomorrow stagger past. Stainless soul and rusted hearts, polished lies, corroded parts. I keep driving where the blacktop falls apart. Stainless soul and rusted hearts, shine on the surface, poison in the dark. Every mile just pulls the seams fall apart. Yeah, fall apart. Truck stop waitress knows I never stay. Draws a crooked halo in the coffee foam gray. Cross on the rear view, twists on broken wire. Every prayer I ever muttered smell like smoke and fire. Stainless soul and rusted hearts, polished lies, corroded parts. I keep driving where the blacktop falls apart. Stainless soul and rusted hearts, shine on the surface, poison in the dark. Every mile just pulls the seams fall apart. Rusted, rusted, rusted heart. If I ever get forgiven, let it be in the ditch, face down in the red clay, wedding band in a fist. If mercy ever finds me, let it come unmarked. Headlights off, rolling quiet through the dark. Stainless soul and rusted hearts, polished lies, corroded parts. I keep driving where the blacktop falls apart. Stainless soul and rusted hearts, shine on the surface, poison in the dark. Every mile just pulls the seams farther apart. Oh, it tears me apart. Got a gallows rope tattooed round my throat. Name of a girl burned into my hand. Every mile marker looks like a gravestone. Every fresh start turns back into sand. I'm a tattooed man's a mess, inked in sorrow, stained in sin. Every scar a prayer that never made it in. Yeah, this flesh is just a map of the ways I came up damned, heart like busted shutters slamming. I'm a tattooed man's laments. Cross on my shoulder, but the faith washed off. Rust on my ring finger, where a promise once sat. Devil on my ribs, grinning in the floodlights, says, boy, you know you ain't coming back. I'm a tattooed man's lament. It's in sorrow, stained in sin. Every scar a prayer that never made it in. Oh, yeah, this flesh is just a map of the ways I came up damn hard like busted shutter slamming. I'm the tattooed man's lament. Oh, I'm the tattooed man's lament. Oh, I got a pistol on my hip, but a scripture on my wrist, shaking